Hey YouTube, just wanted to do a quick review of a course that I did 2 weeks ago. It was a weekend, 2-day course, Introduction to Blacksmithing at Wareham Forge. I'll put a link to their YouTube channel in the comments, or in the description rather. So what you'll notice on their channel, the audio is not very good, but the course was fantastic. I just want to show the kind of stuff that we were making there in case you're interested in doing a course like that. See if these products make it so that make your decision any easier. So the first thing that we did were these. Oh, well, you can see that little S hooks. You can see we twisted the metal. We're making points on them. The opposite end is flattened, and so we did two of those. That was pretty well the whole morning of the first day was doing those two things. Then the afternoon into the evening of the first day was a big old fire poker. So we were doing a bunch of stuff, more metal twisting. This one technique didn't turn out quite as pretty as it was supposed to have. More twisting the metal on the bottom, and very similar techniques to the S-hook with a few additional ones tossed in there. Then part of the course that made it really interesting to me was on the evening of the first day. You were allowed to use the forge after the instruction portion was done, so you just got to play in the forge. And I ended up taking a piece of metal like this, and I turned it into that. So this thing is ugly as sin. You can see the hammer marks in it. Definitely would have been time better spent had I started with a piece of square or rectangular stock, but it was ambitious and left my arm very sore the next day. So the next day, what we did was, so this thing is all sorts of twisted up here. So we're working with round stock rather than square stock. Again, drawing out points and working with twists and turns and curls. And what you'll see here is that those are flattened out. I don't know how well. So the idea being that eventually I'll get around to drilling some holes through that, and this will mount on a wall, just like this, and it's a wall hook, a very twisty-turny, fancy-looking metal wall hook. I don't know, you might not like it. That's the way I wanted it to look. It was fun. Another thing that we did on the second day was this. So I made mine kind of leaf-shaped. Another person who was with me made theirs more of a spade shape. We didn't get to finish this project. It was the idea behind this one was that we would make like a door handle or a cupboard handle, I guess. And that would be the plate where you'd screw it to the door or the cupboard or whatever. And then we'd bend it, shape it out, and put another one at the other end of it, but we ran out of time to work on that one. And then the other thing we did the second day, this one, you can see I've done a bit of work. I've been filing it down and getting it closer to having an actual edge. But the last thing we did on the second day was we actually made some knives. So a bunch more techniques that we learned, how to do a hot press, how to do shoulder on a blade and things like that. So there you have it. There's the projects that we did for that particular course. The guy who runs it does different themed courses. You can do one that's more specifically about knife making, or one that's more specifically about He has a zombie apocalypse themed one where you learn how to scrounge for metal and things like that. He also provides you at the end of it with a DVD of a whole bunch of digital resources that he has, some videos that he's made over the years, things like that. He goes through different literature and recommends some books that he finds the most valuable for their money, for people who are just getting into blacksmithing as more as a hobby. So there you have it. Um, like I said, I enjoyed the course. Anyone who's interested in getting into it, definitely recommend this course. It has a lot of basic techniques and things that I never would have thought of. I'm not going to go into details just because I don't want to take away from somebody else's livelihood with actually the information that he presents in the course. What I am going to do though is my next video, or maybe not my next one, but another video, I'm going to try and do something cool, building a handle for that. So look forward to that.